On an October evening in 1968, a group of die-hard spectators remained in Mexico City Olympic Stadium to see the last of the finishers of the Olympic marathon. It was almost 7 p.m. in Mexico City, and almost an hour earlier, the winner of the 26-mile, that's 41.6 kilometers Olympic marathon, Momo Voldo of Ethiopia, had won the race to the exuberant cheers of the onlookers. But the crowd watched and waited for the last participant. When it looked as if the last runner had finished the race, the remaining spectators began leaving when suddenly they heard the sounds of sirens and police whistles coming from the marathon gate into the stadium. And as everyone watched, one last runner made his way onto the track for the last lap of the 26-mile race. It was John Stephen Akhwari from Tanzania. In the early part of the race, Akhwari cramped up because he was not used to the high altitudes of the city. And then, in the 19th kilometer, he collided with another runner and fell badly, cutting and dislocating his knee. He also hurt his shoulder when he hit the ground. However, despite his injuries, he still pressed on and finished the race as the last person of the 57 competitors. Akhwari finished with a timing of 3 hours, 25 minutes and 27 seconds, well over an hour behind the winner. And as he ran into the stadium, people could see that his leg was bandaged and bleeding. He was in obvious pain as he hobbled every step. The people rose and applauded until he crossed the finish line. When interviewed later and asked why he continued running despite his injuries, he simply said, "My country did not send me to Mexico City 5,000 miles away to start the race. They sent me to finish the race." Akhwari looked beyond the pain of the moment and kept his eyes on the big picture of why he was there. I am sure you would agree that John Akhwari is a winner and a champion. Yet he never had a gold medal around his neck. He was celebrated as a special invitee to the 2000 Sydney Olympics and to the 2008 Beijing Olympics, not because of his blistering performance or because of a world record time. He was celebrated because of his courage to finish what he started, irrespective of his circumstances that were stacked so heavily against him. We too don't need to look outside ourselves for inspiration, because it is there right inside each one of us. You have already exhibited in your life the traits of a winner every time you stumbled, fell and failed but got up and tried again. As kids, when we first tried walking or cycling, we failed. We fell, yet we never gave up. We got up and started back again. The thrill of accomplishment superseded the pain of the moment. But as we grew, the fear of failure and judgment, coupled with rationality, caused us to lose our enthusiasm to follow through. The pursuit towards our goal often represents a marathon, not a sprint. Something we can learn from Akhwari's attitude, a doggedness, endurance and perseverance towards our goal, and a resolve to finish the race regardless of the challenge. We are all running the race of life. Though some might act like it is a sprint to the finish line, the marathon of life requires patience, endurance, hope and prayer. You need to keep your eyes on the finish line and you will get there in good time. One thing is certain, life is bound to present obstacles and we can do one of the two things, either give up in the face of challenge or steadily maintain our course of action and pursue regardless of the difficulties and obstacles. The postage stamp is a case in point. Its usefulness lies in its ability to stick to something till it reaches its destination. You may fall and stumble, but each time you must show yourself strong, rise again, and continue indefatigably towards your goal. As Winston Churchill aptly summarizes, success is not final and failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. As you make this success journey, keep in mind that your goal is to finish the race and to do the best you are capable of doing. I can give you 4 key takeaways from John Stephen Aquari's success. The first, have a strong reason or purpose to start something so that when you run into tough times, you have a reason to go on. Be sure to know the why behind your choice of running your personal race. The second, it's not always about being first or being number one. What counts is that you finish what you have started. Some of us are great starters but poor finishers. My third takeaway is not everything will go as planned, but that doesn't have to be the reason not to finish what was started. Fourth, everyone can find a reason to quit, but not everyone can find a reason to finish. To conclude, I would like to leave you with a quote from Robert Strauss. Success is a lot like wrestling a gorilla. You don't quit when you are tired. You quit when the gorilla is tired.